Yenu Bema Thomas Partey issue no.
All right.
Now gradually is getting out of hands. Now saying 2 fresh charges and so rape na ye dey abetono so. Now a man for person mu say ni issue no. Said the econo papa obedi nkunim ana ehun na ye nyina yen sore mompaye ma Partey.
Won't say I said something with regards to him, and I told you, say, Onko na onkonko yeden, onkonko yehujuma. I gave the explanations to this situation. I put things to work within that situation. So work and everything is done in that angle. That I seek that they move and then get those things done. But I say I'm not really seeing in the same timeline. We are still unfolding the reality still, which means someone here, there's someone here. I told him vividly, he should go back, do that which is needful, because there's some things he has to pay back home. He should go and solve it. Yes. He has to go back and settle some things. Because I always say to people, say, Adibi Wawa, oh yeah, now I save you at once. I'm not looking for anybody. I always say, don't even bother yourself. I'm not calling. If I mention your name on radio that I'm saying something about you, it's for the nation. You play for the national team. Yeah. I'm talking about the nation, not you person. I don't need you in my place. I don't need you to come and stand by me. Say, hey, oh yeah, how do you call it? Footballer, come and let's stand. Let me do. I don't need your money. I'm not looking for anything. If you come and see me, it won't add anything to me or detract anything from me. But what I want you to do is do that which you save your life, because we don't want to be sleeping and waking up every morning and then everybody's panicking, because this is a national asset. Yeah. So we need to really protect him and his interest. It's very necessary.
Wow. So until he does that,
until he does that, I told you that the situation will become worse. And there's a 2 more are adding up to it. So he's going forward. They are pinning him down. And I told you they wanted to end his career in the prophecy. This I wrote it down a long time ago, that they will have this situation and then they'll use it to end his career. They will close his career by this. But then he was supposed to finish his life somewhere else and even make millions, a lot of money, and do certain investment and open certain football teams and academies, and he was succeeding all across the world. But this is how they want to finish his career. Because I saw in the pathway where things were repaired. You create a branch of time if the catalyst is met. If the catalyst is met, then you see the timeline, how it is going. In that timeline, he was able to sign a contract that was mouth-watering. You know, it's going to say, hey, nipa no we ne carry no we for na gina boso atua this kakese point there, and then Partey be didi, and everybody in Ghana were talking about it. We were even calculating how many weeks everybody was happy. It's a good thing. It's a good thing for your family and everything. But at the end of the day, he succeeded football academies, football teams and everything. He did a lot of powerful football campaign and stadiums and everything for the football thing. But they want to end his career now. By the time they finish his career this time, he won't have any money to even do all those things. They want to suppress him down. Because whilst they are creating this situation in the court with all those women issues, there's something I don't want to say. Because if I should tell you, because this one is just rape cases. There is another case that is typical betrayal. This one is in-house court case. That's how they finished him. It's a whole plan. So we can improve it, but there's an in-house court case to coming. So any Ghana chrono in-house, people that are close to him, court case, is going to surface and create a whole lot of. So you should quickly solve that problem. Don't come. I don't need to lay hands or pray for you or do anything. No. There is something you in your heart you know to do. Go get it done. Secure those small problems by the grace of God. Let's work on it quickly. Let's go to the World Cup. Let's succeed. Make the name. Make the build up. Collect this thing people their money in billions. My calculating what Ghana now. What I say, you need, because if you're making the money you can build, because in the future building your net was not easy. Build unique academy, different stadiums. He had a heavy contracts that were changing minutes. They were manufacturing boots, it's personal boots in Ghana for young footballers. So now as a folk for Nyaman Nadudwana was wearing boots made by him. So it's a lot of good things that it was having a brand more like Decathlon, Nike, those brands and boots. He was making it for Ghana. He himself, and he had a whole stadium.
They said the Ronaldo was CR7.
This was proper boots itself, made by him, designed by him. And all those things, as I speak to, his secret pattern that he has drawn in his plan, nobody even knows in his household. But I've already intercepted. I want them to understand that we know their future. They should just work around it. If I'm talking to GFE and everything, you are not GFE. You have to go and do what you have to. The name of the Lord does not mean he activated that. He activated dark forces that are very typical, that are manifesting. But in the olden days, we always say that everything comes from the Lord. So the Bible says an evil spirit came from the Lord. An evil spirit from the Lord came to torment Saul. How can evil spirit come from the Lord in that context? So you can understand that we didn't get the proper disparity in that verses when it comes to the writing, because it was dispensational. That's why you have to read the Bible based on the pretext and the context of the text. But then in the New Testament, the same situation happened to Jesus when they were trying to stone him. The disciples told Jesus, say, a jam free somba be shi omo senya ye na Elijah ye. And I see moon nim kra etimumu. Na ono obetime bompire ma ejano na ejana abrane legions from heaven abekon abeye kwama but who metinimu no does not permit that. What you say, because in that condition the mind of Elijah is a mind of a strong angle. Flesh carnal structure is part of it, so there's a bit of power operation in that angle. And a prophet, and I'll tell you one thing about a prophet. A prophet has the mouth of a two-edged sword. He can both bless and curse you. That does not mean our curses come from God. But I said, let me show you one thing. Me were not many years ago when I was quite younger. There are some things that happened to some people that they did some things to me. Later I started studying. I said, I don't know, be me born na me de hamina me dana me say ani pay the why me. Then the next me I dey betting enche be nipa de wu. It happens to me all the time. Obi quite di matem took my money and so it didn't take up to like 1 month. He just died. Young guy. Like several things. It would just happen. You just be walking, you just fall down, you die. That's it. And I began to wonder, so at one point I started tracing, the angel of death not doing me from when I was young. No? Or no, underground. And I said, what's happening to me? Because I don't know if somebody crosses me. Now, yeah, me, yana, something I organize about it. No, so it's like, what's going on? Like this, very strange. And I grew up understanding, say, no matter whatever that happens, so I started learning. At the body, I may sham, say, God, let this person do it. Then I'll be fighting myself not to even think evil for it. Because when I think the evil happens, immediately. And when I started learning from that angle and building upon it, and if certain things like this happen, I have to govern myself. Because God showed me, say, He said I should lift up my right hand. So I lifted up my right hand like this, and a veil opened like a portal. And I mean, was above 40 in their millions. Some of them were asleep like this. They had like their eyes closed. When I raised up my hand, there was a sound that happened. As sensual drop your bones, just like tongue, and all of them, their eyes opened all of a sudden. Angels, their eyes opened and then they began to light up. And then God told me that these are the angels that you're moving with. These are the presence of the host of God, Jehovah Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts. He has armies of heaven. So this is them. What they do is they fight demons. They don't fight human beings. Then He said I should lift up my left hand. I lifted up my left hand and I saw a host of darkness, demonic entities. And He said, you see these spirits, you've casted most of them out of people. Where to two spirits, every nipim. All those spirits are afraid of you. They are battles you have conquered. What condemn conquer. So anytime I udi bufu and I be bed do me obino, was summon one of these spirits to go and function. So they say we are bonsam. Nejuma. So memma no me free with no bada. Me I've had pastors on my yema the bonnie. I mean people you broadcast for literally giving them a whole lot of things, taking care of the family. They will betray you in ways you cannot imagine. All you have to do is thank God and find a good reason and meaning to everything. Anything that somebody does to me, I always find the good side. That's how I live. Because when I was growing, if so yeah me born at the bonnie say me dream at the bonnie or me three say this person, this thing will happen to the person. Me dream on me three more. By the time I met that, I'm sorry. That thing has happened. Is it even something worse than that's a be a portal of something impossible? So it trained me to fight myself from thinking negative, no matter how bad the situation is or whatever they do to me. So me cause a siana obi Jimmy, we ever stop so I say no yeah me baby a daddy be up the major man na makoso atia say me corner me type pies say a major car next year they take over I'll take another car and continue say me na I won't let that thing bother me because I realize that say whatever that's going on inside me really affects the world in so many